Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Tokers. We are having our first official, second video, but first video at the same time because last one was a live stream. But we're still smoking on the Ghost. It is some good shit. And we're going to start off the conversation with, I know everybody's been seeing the post Miss Bree has been making about the brownies we made today. So we're going to go ahead and let her start off talking about her process and what she used to make it, and we're also going to let her discuss anything else she would like to talk about the brownies. Go ahead, Miss Bree.
Alright. Here is the brownie. It is made from pretty much cannabis resin tea. What we did was we took all of our glass pieces like pipes and pinch hitters, anything that has resin built up inside of it.
Marco.
We took that and we boiled it and got all the resin out. And then we made a brownie. Just using your regular...
Full batch of brownies.
Yeah, full batch of brownies. Just using your regular, brownie mix. And all you do is just replace the water that it requires and use the cannabis resin tea.
Kind of a tonic looking thing. It's like coffee. Hang on. I'll actually go get it for you guys if you haven't already checked it out. Give me 1 second. I'll return in a moment. I'll let her continue talking about her brownies.
Now the brownies, we've ate almost all of them, and to be honest, they didn't do really anything. Could be because we didn't cook it long enough, or I don't know.
Yeah, one of the theories that I'm having is possibly by cooking the tea, as we want to call it, tonic even. If we would have cooked it a little bit longer, I'm thinking more of the water would have evaporated and it'd be more of a concentrated THC. I mean, this brownie here, it's got the flavor to it. You can taste the THC, but you just don't feel it. I mean, I take weed as treatment for my chronic back pain. I have degenerative disc disease in my L4, L5, as well as my L5S1 vertebrae. So it's something for me to ease the pain in my back so that I can function normally. And this stuff didn't even touch it. So
Yeah.
I'm going to call it a bust on the medication, but A+ on the flavor. Because, it was a nice, perfect, fudgy brownie.
It was a great consistency, great taste, coming from culinary school. I spent 3 or 4 months in pastry school, and shout out to Platt College, not the best school, but great instructors. Financial aid was the main thing I had a problem with, but as for the instructors, great instructors. But it's a great consistency, if we take a look here, you want to hold that up for a second, and I'll show them how it breaks. Normally you get those hard brownies, but
It's gooey.
it's soft. It's gooey. It's the crust is nice and hard if you like your hard crust, and it's just a great. It's not exactly an edible. It is edible, but it's not an edible.
It's edible, but it's not the cannabis edible that we were hoping it'd be. Even if you show them the top, you can see that perfect.
Yeah, like if you actually take a look here, it's
nice.
got
that perfect fudgy crust to it.
Yeah, and it's also, if you guys take a look, it's a little bit bubbly. I never really see that in brownies too often. I think it could have been the resin coming through from it, but it's a good consistency, and it kind of surprised me at first because looking at the top of it, I thought it was gonna be a little more cake-like, especially it's a different kind of working with. Now, we've looked at a lot of things. I've looked up a lot of different recipes up online and on YouTube and everything, and the thing I can't seem to find, she can't find either, is anything about making resin brownies. And, we decided to go ahead and try to make a wheat tea. I had my friend Alan, shout out to Alan, works at Little Caesar Sand Springs, woo, what's up, homie? But he actually told me he does this a lot, and he just drinks it straight up. And that might get you stoned, but we just put, it was, how many, it was
3 tablespoons.
Three tablespoons of the tonic, which is right here.
This is our cannabis resin tea.
You guys want to take a look at the consistency? It's straight black. You don't see
It
through it.
almost looks like coffee, but it actually tastes pretty good. You'd be surprised with the flavor.
I'm actually... If he says the tonic is a good THC, maybe I should take a shot of that now.
Maybe we all should take shots of it. Or just a drink. For the viewers.
Right now.
I can't take a shot of the tonic.
Do it for the views!
I'll do it.
If you guys want to do it, that's fine, but I've tasted bong water before and it doesn't agree with me. It's kind of the same thing.
Cheers, everybody. Who's next?
Mazel tov, it's a boy. Not that bad. It tastes like a stout coffee. Legit. Like, that tastes like a Folgers dark roast.
Yeah.
It's got a weird aftertaste, I'll admit, but I mean, it's drinkable. It's not
When
like,
you're
oh
used to
my gosh,
drinking
it tastes-
when you're drinking black coffee, that's legitimately how the dark roast aftertaste. I mean, you got that strong, like, pungent, aromatic coffee taste. That's literally what I'm tasting. Put a little bit of cream and sugar in that, you got a nice cup of Folgers.
Hey, I made it for these two especially. I do want to let you guys know within a couple of days. We're gonna be trying to only do one live stream per week. All three of us getting really baked. This week, I do plan to try to do a second live stream. We all do, because we're gonna be making actual butter for you guys. We're also gonna be making that into brownies or maybe some cookies. Some probably gonna be some brownies, but we're gonna be having close to a gram of keef, close to like 0.5, 0.6 grams of wax reclaim. And that's some potent wax, so it's going to be a nice batch of brownies. We're only using like a stick or two of butter, and we're going to go ahead and break that down for you guys. It's going to be kind of, not that great of quality because we don't really have much to take video on, but we're going to try to figure something out with doing either a live stream or we're going to just do a straight video for you guys. If we can pull off a live stream, we definitely will. But like I said, we're going to be making a great batch. I've made it before with my brothers, and every single time it turns out just absolutely amazing. Comes out with this nice fudgy consistency, but I mean it tastes straight like ganja. Like, the first time I ever tried to make dab brownies though, dab cookies. Oh man, I gave my little brother one, and didn't expect much of it. Really didn't, I thought it was the first time I ever made it, so I was like, no biggie. But, he's pushing 18 right now. But he ate it, and he was surprisingly baked. Like, I just put straight dab in the cookies. And needless to say, I found out that that's not the way you do it. But, since then, I've learned from my mistakes, and I make much better edibles, so, but.
Which, speaking of your brother, shout out to Brennan for smoking a whole cigarette in 3 hits.
Man, he gets a little trippy sometimes, and it's not the best thing to do. I understand, but sometimes we all cut loose. We all do. And one time, me and him were sitting out in my truck, and he's a little trippy, and he's straight. I give him a cigarette. I took a couple hits off. I hand it to him, and then he hands it back, and there's nothing left. And I'm like, what? How is he doing this? So I look over. I'm like, well, how did you just smoke all my cigarette? He's like, I don't know, bro. I only took a couple hits. So I'm like, all right, we're about to figure this out. So I light another cigarette, and I hand it to him, and he straight just in 2 hits has over half the cigarette gone. I'm sitting there going, how does a person do that? Like, in just 2 lungfuls, he basically clears the entire cigarette. I've seen people do it in one breath, but that's with like paper clips and stuff, like making it stay straight. And that's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
On a real quick off-topic note, something just popped up in the Twitter feed here.
What's up?
That caught my interest. A couple days ago, there was a news report on a website about an African-American man living in the Boston area that was shot by police officers following a dispute regarding a marijuana cigarette. This was published on September 23rd by a fake news site called the Associated Media Coverage. And that site has since changed its name to the Boston Tribune. but it is a false report.
Really? People
So-
like bullshit.
You got more people trying to spread false propaganda regarding marijuana.
Yeah, well, I guarantee I know who it could have been. It could be the prescription companies. It could be the federal government. It could be a lot of things. We can go into all kinds of trolling, but I don't feel like trolling the federal government because like maybe they'll make the right decision this year with whoever becomes president. For the Lord, I'm not voting. If you guys are voting, good luck with that. But I'm like, it's a lose-lose situation. We got Trump vote basically wanting to be like Putin, and we got Hillary. I'm not gonna go into Hillary's thing. That's a pain in the ass. Either way, I don't give a shit who becomes president. If one of them wants to do the right thing and legalize marijuana, I'm all for them. I'm not going to vote for them, but if they want to legalize it, I mean, I guarantee you every pot smoker in the United States will be all for voting for them when they want to re-elect.
In this election, I think I would vote for Bill Clinton if he ran, just so I didn't have to vote for Hillary or Donald Trump.
Yeah, well, no, I that's why I abstain from voting. I'd rather my vote go to waste than give it to someone who doesn't deserve it. This is what you guys can see.
On your little discussion earlier about the possibility being like some kind of pharmaceutical company, there actually was a recent report, I believe on the 23rd or the 22nd, regarding a pharmaceutical company in Arkansas called Insys. And this pharmaceutical company actually gave a $500,000 donation towards a group in Arkansas. No, we are not rooting for this.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm really big on.
It is a group in Arkansas that is trying to stop. They actually have something in right now, a petition, trying to block Arkansas from legalizing weed on the ballot. And this pharmaceutical company released an internal memo to its shareholders stating that this donation was because they felt legalizing marijuana was a direct jeopardy towards one of their pharmaceutical items that they come out, which is a topical fentanyl spray for painkillers. And they specifically say that this donation is for that, to stop the legalization of it.
Well, you know what? Something that contributes to the fight against that? What you're telling me about the story about, it was a particular group donating $500,000?
Yeah, this group that I was just talking about donated $500,000. Let's see. It's Insys Therapeutics. They made $62 million in net revenue over their subsist fentanyl sales in the first quarter of this year. And their memo states that legalization of marijuana or non-synthetic cannabinoids in the United States can significantly limit the commercial success of any dronabinol product candidate. If marijuana or non-synthetic cannabinoids were legalized in the United States, the market for this product would significantly be reduced, and our ability to generate revenue and our business prospects would materially adversely be affected.
So wait a second. I might have misunderstood the story earlier today then, because I thought you were saying it was for weed. That's where I was confused. Okay, that's why I was reading. I had this thing in my head the entire day thinking, okay, we got $500,000 just donations towards weed, booyah. No, I guess that's just a bullshit. That was just hopeful. We ain't gonna have that.
That's just it. The world ain't rainbows and puppies and kittens.
Sometimes I wish unicorns would just fly out anywhere and just like shit out a pile of weed and just be like.
We were literally discussing while we were watching Zootopia just how amazing it would be to walk out the front door and just have dab raining from the sky. Just pure concentrated dab.
Like, if you guys think about it really quick, the amount of rain that would be falling, even in one area, for 5 minutes, if you had it covered to the amount that you would try to, any stoner would try to, you're probably looking at close to 20 pounds of that nice concentrate. And I want you to think about this really quick. If you were to smoke a gram a day, that's a lot of wax, mind you, unless you're like Custom Grow for, Jolioli, Custom Grow 420, great channel, you guys check him out. Unless you're like him and doing crazy shit for his channel, or, people like that. you're gonna go through less than a gram a day, and that right there, as your tolerance goes up, you're gonna be smoking more, more frequently. But really thinking about it, that'll last you close to 18 years. Like I'll be almost 40 years old if I have that. Like that would just be magical. Like it makes me sad not to think that that's not possible, unfortunately. But one of these days.
Now, if we want a lighthearted story, I do got one for you.
What's up?
In Oregon, right along the Rogue Valley, there is a gentleman there. Don't quite remember his name, but he's got a good chunk of land where he's running. He's got about 1,100 cannabis plants right now, extending 400 feet, that are currently flowering. About $2 million worth of weed.
That's crazy.
$2 million. Think about that, you guys. That's one crop. That's not in Colorado. That's not in Hawaii or Alaska or any of the places that have legalized marijuana. That's just Oregon. $2 million in one crop.
And he's got this right next to a working alfalfa field.
Of course.
So, I mean...
It's money. Money.
But Oregon's done pretty good by itself, I'd have to say.
Great weed comes from Oregon. Really great weed.
I'm not sure if these numbers are for this year. I believe they are. But the Oregon Liquor Control Commission, which also regulates their cannabis and everything, they have issued licenses this year for 258 indoor and outdoor grow sites in the state. And half of that, 126 of those...
Oh, hey, we're going to have to pause for 1 second. She's probably about to piss herself. We're going to have to cut this. Can we pause the video for a second?
Edit this part out.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can keep them entertained, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, keep them entertained then. And everybody, I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Our dog has to use the restroom, and I really don't want, with her having a UTI and anything, I don't want her peeing on the floor. I will return momentarily. I will let you two hold down the fort.
But the licenses for this state, 126 of them alone, come from the Jackson County and Josephine counties in Oregon. 75 licenses were issued in Jackson County, and there's 61 outdoor sites similar to this guy who's growing 1,100 plants right along the Rogue River Valley.
I would love to visit them.
I mean, just even just going down the river, just la da 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 da. Ah.
It's heaven right there. Praise the Lord.
just be floating right along the river, taking pictures.
Maybe run up the side and take a plant. Mine.
Oh. Unfortunately, I don't think it would be that easy.
Probably not.
The guy who runs this farm, one of the first investments that he did was security cameras and whatnot.
Of course.
I mean, if you're going to be growing $2 million worth of products, you want to keep it protected. I wouldn't be surprised if he's got guard dogs and everything too.
Especially marijuana, that's a big thing.
I suspect that if it does get legalized on the federal level, that they're going to be much like the tobacco farms and everything here. You know, it's going to be you set foot on the premises, they have free right to shoot you, no questions asked.
Probably. It's not like corn or wheat or anything like that. It's marijuana.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody, I'm back. She had to go bad enough, so she made it happen when we got there. Anyway, I think I might have a piece of this.
Alright.
I've been smoking.
One topic I'd like to bring up is dab. A lot of people, I've ran into a lot of people that actually never smoked dab, don't really know anything about dab. But if you are a weed smoker and you're smoking through a lot or you're burning up a lot of money, dab will save you a lot more money because it only takes a small little dab to get you high enough
They say it's one decent sized dab, probably about a 0.1 gram dab, is equivalent to smoking a joint. If you've never truly smoked dab before, I recommend taking it easy for your first time, because I'm telling you now, it'll kick you like a mule. There's no other way to describe it. Being fat man, he doesn't dab very often because of that.
Yeah, I need the baby dosage, like the 0.00000. Just give me 1 molecule of dab. I'll be great.
How long would you say weed will last you if you're just smoking weed?
How much?
No.
It outs roughly, probably, if I'm just smoking weed, probably a week and a half, 2 weeks, max.
Alright, and then dab. If you had, say, an eighth of dab, how long will that last you? And you don't have weed, you just have dab.
I don't have weed and I just have dab. I'd say an eighth would probably last me probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks. If I'm not even really being conservative, that's just me trying to stay high my best. I'm thinking close to about a week and a half.
It costs more, yes, but it also saves you money in a way because you're not spending more trying to get more weed when you can just buy dab and have enough to last you.
If you really think about it, you're here in the state of Colorado, you're spending anywhere between $150 and $350 an ounce on quality shit. That'll last me 2 weeks. For an eighth of dab, I'm probably spending close to maybe a guaranteed bill 50 at max. Max, like that's some hefty something. Like if I buy me a half ounce, it's close to, I think it's 300, and a full ounce is around 5. I mean, a full ounce of dab would last me a month or two or longer. Like that's me smoking heavily. Like that's a lot of dab. And that's a great way to get high. I mean, the amount of reclaim you get from doing crazy shit like Ray had me do last night on the live video. If you guys haven't watched it yet, check it out. You guys gotta check it out. It's a great video. It's an hour and a half long, I know, but it has some great information on there. It's a great video. If you guys could help us, just like us, subscribe us, comment, give us those the great feedback that we're needing. We're just here to please you guys. That's who we're here to please, our fans, and that's what we're trying to do a good job with.
Yeah. So if you guys want us to talk about something specific like a certain kind of weed or
moving
how
to
to
Colorado.
make edibles.
Yeah,
moving to Colorado.
Yeah, we've done a lot. We moved to Colorado just recently, so we know the process. We know it's tough, and I'm looking into even getting my bud tender license once I get up towards Pueblo. Like, it's a good thing to do, and it's if you guys are interested in marijuana, I do suggest finding your local legal state and trying to get yourself set up there. Right now, I do know that Colorado is the cheapest of the legal states. I do know that. That I've looked into. I've looked into Oregon. I've looked into California. I've looked into a lot of places.
So anyways.
Go ahead. Sorry.
If you guys are interested in any specific topic, just let us know down below in a comment.
Or a video comment.
How can you do video comments?
You can do video comments.
Hey, you can do video replies on YouTube.
Yeah.
Alright, well, there you go.
Yeah.
You can also hit us up on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter, we got Facebook.
Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, all Daily Tokers. It's not hard to find. You look up Daily Tokers either with a space or without a space, and I'm guaranteeing you'll find us.
I'll throw all the social links down below.
Alright, awesome. That'll be perfect. If you just want to go down below and take a click, you don't even gotta look for us. It's not hard. It's one click away, and those views give us, every view we get on our videos, that gives us a little bit of cash that we can put towards some giveaways, or we can do something cool. Like if you guys want us to take a 1 gram dab a piece, maybe that can happen. We just gotta have that money, coming through with the subscribes and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Probably something that I'll be doing is probably once we get enough subscribers, I'm gonna contact my boy Chewbacca and get a pipe made up for
a giveaway. Oh, there we go, you guys. If you guys subscribe, we can enter you guys into a giveaway. I mean, what's better than that? Free glass, duh. Like, if you're a stoner, you always gotta have free glass. If you can't have free glass, you don't want to buy it, then what are you left with? You're left with joint paper. There's nothing wrong with joints. I smoke a lot of joints. But it's always nice to have a glass piece that you can always come back to and be like, I got this from a giveaway. Subscribe to these people. I was one of their first subscribers, and I got this badass piece, and it was custom blown for this event. What's up?
It's going to be one 100% custom glass.
Exactly.
We can do like you send us in a little sketch of what you're wanting, and maybe.
Yeah, maybe we can have a custom specifically made for you. The subscriber who win could actually have that piece blown to your standards. We can't make it crazy, but if we get enough subscribers and we get money coming through, we can pay for stuff like that. I know you guys probably want us to see want us to take 1 gram dabs, and if I get an email, it's all through monetary. If we get subscribers and we get views, we get money, and if we get money, we can get back to you guys more and more. We can make this show better and better and better the way you guys want it, the way you guys deserve it. There's nothing better than that, and it's not hard to click that little subscribe button down there. It's not hard at all. It's free. It takes 10 seconds.
Takes 10 seconds to hit subscribe. Takes maybe another 5 to hit that share and to share it to your Twitter feed, to your Facebook, and it'll get the word out. The more of you that come here, the better time we're gonna have.
Yeah,
especially during those live streams.
Help us out, and we'll help you.
The sooner that you guys start getting those thumbs up and getting those views, getting those subscribers in here, the more you're gonna see this little asshole over here hit me up with dab.
Exactly. I talked about giving a dab to Fat Man, decent sized dab, if we get 100 subscribers. Still talking about doing that. Fat Man, you still down?
I'm still down.
Okay, so if we get 100 subscribers, Fat Man gets a dab.
Every time we hit the subscriber goal that we hit for that next session, I'm gonna get hit with the dab hit.
There we go. You hear it. And like I said, if we get enough subscribers and we get enough views, we get money. And if we get money, that means new dab rigs. And if we get new dab rigs, that means nobody hits that dab rig until Fat Man hits that dab rig, in which case, that's a big dab rig. That's a good dab rig. That's clean. That's all 100% THC.
Going to see the Fat Man suffer.
Yeah, you guys, I'm going to tell you right here now, I don't know if you guys watched the other video. Again, watch that other video. But last time he took a dab. He took a dab, sat there for about 5 minutes, couldn't breathe, then looked over at me as he tries to look over at me like, bro, I gotta go throw up. And he doesn't really take off, but he kind of waddles as fast as he can without tripping straight to the bathroom. He's sitting there for 15 minutes, and he comes out. He's like, bro, I'm going to sleep. And he goes straight to his bedroom. I didn't see him until 10, 11 o'clock the next day, and apparently he was high when he woke up in the middle of the night. Damn.
Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, still blitzed.
And what was it? That was 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock when you took that dab?
I want to say close towards 11, yeah.
You can't talk shit.
I can't.
Vaporizer.
Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Fat Man hasn't even heard this story yet. So I got a vaporizer from one of my friends. Traded a little bit of weed for it. A little tabletop vaporizer. Eventually, I hope to have my brother over here, Brennan, so he can be on the video and bring the vaporizer up from Oklahoma and everything. But I just left it down there. Didn't really need it yet. I thought I didn't, but I do. But anywho, so I sit there and I finally get it torched just perfectly. I wasn't able to make it work since then. It kind of sucks, but I was actually hitting it so well. I smoked about 1.5 grams. I could barely walk up to my room. I went to bed, laid down, fell asleep. Woke up, was still baked, had to go piss. I just turned on the light, and I started pissing. I was like, all of a sudden I feel the splashback, and I looked down, and the toilet lid didn't even get lifted up. I was straight just pissing on the toilet lid. Oh shit, and so I have to quickly wipe it all up, flip the toilet lid, and then just start pissing again, all 10-15 seconds. It's a pain in the ass. And I'm just sitting there going, oh my god, I'm just so baked. I'm rarely that high. It takes a lot to get me that high. And to think about that, that's whew. It's not natural.
I'm thinking about those custom glass, man. That's honestly all I can think about.
Hey, we can get some custom glass if you guys subscribe.
I've been sitting here doing some random doodles and everything, and all I can think about is glass.
Ass.
That fucking glass ass.
Hey, we can if you guys are into ass, we can make you an ass pipe. Why not? We can make it. We can have it happen. You can have the bowl stuck between the butt cheeks, and then you just hit out from the glass chamber that comes off. I don't know. Like, it would be so funny.
Don't
you
even.
put the mouthpiece on between the ass cheeks.
You can kiss someone's ass. How's that sound, everybody?
Fucking just suck that smoke right out the asshole. I guess it's better than having like the ass be the bowl. Just like have a bowl with some butt cheeks on it. And then at the very end of it, you just got a cock that you got to put in your mouth. To fucking get there.
Somebody's gonna think it's balls, not an ass.
Yeah, you're right. It would look like a dick pipe. In all fairness.
If you're
Fairness
interested
and meanness.
in a dick pipe, ladies, you never know.
I'm sure fucking Chewy can do it. I mean, they really don't even have to go to us. They can go to my boy Chewbacca.
Yeah, go hit him up. Let's tell him.
It's on Twitch. Just look up Harry Chewbacca. I'll throw his link down in the description as well.
We need to talk about this big ass cone we got.
Oh, okay. So we're trying to figure out something special here for you guys, and I know that everybody likes to see somebody smoke a fat ass cone. Well, I'm about to go grab this cone here in a second to show you guys what's up. But on a legit note, it's roughly about a ½ ounce cone. It's about the size of my forearm. You know, it's a big cone. I'll go ahead and go get it for you guys. You guys can hold down the fort again. Sorry for getting up and leaving. It happens sometimes. You know, excuse me. But
Yeah, we don't really plan our videos. We just, make them happen.
I'll be back in just a moment, everybody.
We just kind of throw them together through the magical power of internet.
Getting high just brings up topics.
Yeah.
But I think we should hotbox this room.
As long as you don't fucking start complaining about choking. We did that last night. You couldn't breathe.
Yeah, because it's just so hot in here.
Okay, everybody, I'm back here. This is called the 5-stage rocket. Yeah, literally rocket, get it? But it comes with 5 cones. Comes with a regular size cone, a king size cone. Then it goes with the next stage up. Nice, decent size cone. I'd say almost as big as my phone. This is iPhone 5S. It's with the filter, it's bigger than my phone. The next stage up from that is the granddaddy. Good size cone. I mean, you're looking at the size of my hand from my wrist to my fingertip. That's a big cone. But now the granddaddy of all cones, mind you guys, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to be able to smoke this and everything, but it's probably going to be a reward for you guys liking us or subscribing or leaving some good comments, giving us some good feedback. Look at that. This is my head, you guys. This is my head. My forearm, yeah. Told you. From bottom of the filter to the top is the size of my forearm.
Here's a bottle. Everybody knows how big
Water bottle. And it's the Purified Drinking Water brand.
Just regular sized water bottle.
It's literally the amount of weed that fits in this is as big as a water bottle. That's how much weed you're putting in this cone.
That's a 16-ounce bottle of water right there.
This right here holds close to a ½ ounce of weed. I want to smoke this with you guys. I really do. So let's see some subscribes. Let's see some good shit. If we can see that, then we can smoke a lot of weed. Like, that's the goal.
We'll do, maybe for like 100 subscribers or even maybe 50, we can just smoke that, hotbox the room on live.
We could do that. That's 50 subscribers. 50 people hitting the subscribe button. Well, we're already at like 6.
Yep.
We're already at 6.
It,
Only 44 more to go, and you can see us fucking hotboxes. There's the 3 of us. And I promise you, none of us can tap. That'll be a rule. No one can leave this hotbox
No
until this
tappers.
cone is at least roach size. I mean, it's going to be probably a gram left in that roach, but it's a big cone.
yeah,
And
and
we're gonna smoke this thing down.
I'm just thinking we're going to have to probably take the smoke detectors out for that one.
Oh yeah, that's already been planned upon. Like that's
Harley's wanting to be on camera.
Either that or We might just have to make an event where we go hotbox the car.
The what?
Go hotbox your truck.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh, that would
Hey, okay.
probably be better.
I've done the hot box on my truck with one of these before on a 420 event. And I tell you what, you guys, there was 4 of us in that truck. It was me, my brothers,
Yes.
and Dylan.
No. It was
No,
me.
you didn't do a half ounce cone.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we did a quarter cone. Half ounce cone was me, Brennan, and Dylan, and Bryce. The 4 of us. And we're sitting in my truck, and by the time we get almost to this thing takes 2 hands to hold up when you're smoking it. By the time we get to the nub, I look in the back seat. I'm trying to tap out of this one because I can't breathe. And my eyes are just like watering uncontrollably. My nose is just running, and I'm looking back there. And I look for my little brother, and I can't see him. He's disappeared in the smoke. All I can see is a silhouette of someone just being there. And he's not talking. He's not able to talk. I'm not able to talk. No one's able to talk. We're too baked. I try to talk and just be like, I'm done, but no one let me stop. So I just stayed in there and got really baked. Clam bake. Piece of brownie. Why not?
So this will be fun. Maybe we can do something for if somebody taps out, they have to do something. Whatever we choose. Like
wants
for
that
fat
brownie.
man, take a fat ass like dab. One maybe bigger than the ones you take, Brian.
Oh God.
You're just trying to kill me now.
Yeah, no, we're not trying to kill fat man.
Just make sure you take out a life insurance policy on me first.
I can do that.
What happened to him? It was an accidental overdose. He smoked too much dab.
No, it's not. It wasn't the overdose that did it. It was the fact that your colon couldn't handle your coffee.
Yeah, we're not about to ruin legalization for everybody
Oh
else.
God. Yeah, that's another thing I gotta thank weed for is getting rid of that pain.
Yeah. That's like we all got pain here. I'm sitting here with a pinched nerve in my spine. I had a cracked spine with dislocated rib. I got a plate in my leg, thrown into my leg. I've been in MMA, so my joints are all kind of torn up. He has his degenerative disc disease. He has his colon pain. She has trauma to her head, which causes her headaches and stuff like that, and migraines and female problems. Helps. Weed does help with the menstrual cramps and stuff like that for the women who don't know that.
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg, Whoopi, sorry.
Whippy.
Whoopi. It's Whoopi. I'm pretty sure she was the one who created a specific strain for women with menstrual cramps.
They also have tampons.
They do indeed.
THC tampons.
They also have THC condoms. If men didn't know that, yeah. THC condoms. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I read a story a while back. Do not, I repeat, do not drink any kind of weed lube. I read a story one time, don't know if it was true or false, but apparently you can get really extremely intoxicated from marijuana if you drink a bottle of weed lube. Apparently it's very potent and it can leave you high for up to 3 days. I can't guarantee how exact that story is, but I can see it.
I want to know who's so hard up to get high that they just go, oh yeah, lube!
Well, I don't remember exactly what the story was or how it happened, but she just decided that she wanted to taste it. She thought it tasted good, and she decided to go ahead and get high with it, so she drank it, and Harley's freaking out over here. Got my shirt. But,
Check him here.
like, it's crazy that people are happening. Like, what, this kid the other day, what happened? He overdosed on, he didn't overdose, but he ate too much of a pop brownie or something, and he fell off of out of an apartment or a hotel or something.
Something like that, yeah.
And, like, y'all be responsible. If you're going to eat an edible, make sure you know the potency. If you never ate an edible before, take it slow.
Or at least make sure you're on the ground level.
Exactly. Like, be smart, people. Like, I mean, when weed first started coming out, you hear about the cop who calls 911 and thinks he's dying and says, I'm dying, I ate a pop brownie. Well, we're dying over here, I need help. Like, come on now, we're past that. We have dispensaries, we have everything we need. We know, we have the information available. Be safe with your edibles, be safe with your dabs, be safe with your weed. If you're not a true smoker and you want to start smoking, find a reliable source, as your local dispensary, or if you're growing, you know, do your thing and just be careful. Like, don't not overdose, but don't overdo it with weed, because I know a lot of people that can get extremely high and get extremely paranoid from smoking some really good shit. I mean, edibles are potent nowadays. You got people that are making their own, and you could end up with a batch that's 300 milligrams, and you eat one cookie or brownie, and you're so high you can't walk. That means you shouldn't be driving. So take it slow, take it one bite at a time, and give it like half an hour to 45 minutes for the average digestive system to take effect. That's the best thing to do. Do not be driving. Do not be working any kind of heavy machinery. Do the responsible thing, people. I know 2 people getting hurt, and it's not good. Rant over.
Alrighty then.
Anyway, everybody, this is our nightly toke session. You know, it's 1:26 a.m. here, so it's a little bit morning-ish, but we do that sometimes.
Everybody.
Yeah, good morning. Woo! Wish I could be there with the sunrise for you, but I'll be in bed.
So I guess we're having I guess it wouldn't be a wake and bake. We haven't went to sleep
Nope,
yet.
that's correct. We might. I want to do a wake and bake here soon.
We will.
We will indeed. That's a must. That's a necessity, you guys. Now, I know before you guys start talking about it, smoking is not good for you. It's not. Stay away from the tobacco. I'm trying to quit myself, and I apologize for smoking on camera for those who get offended by it. Get over it, though. It's YouTube.
Nobody's
Just say it, man. Anyway, anybody else got anything they want to talk about?
No, I think we should take our goodnight dabs and
Good night bowls or whatever the fuck we gotta do
Yeah,
and
we're-
crash out.
we're coming up on almost 45 minutes for our second
Oh,
video.
wow.
Well, we're stoned.
Yeah?
We lose track of time. Time
Yeah,
feels like
I
it's going
mean-
nice and slow.
When you're
When
you're
it's flowing,
one of
it's
the-
flowing.
Yeah, when you're one of the daily tokers, you don't expect no 15-minute videos because we ain't got time to keep track of all that shit.
Yeah, no, we got too much going on, like, with trying to figure everything. I know you guys probably want shorter videos, and we'll get shorter videos coming up, soon. It's just our first videos. We're excited. We like talking to you guys. We'll try to be more organized as time goes through, so you don't see us getting up and stuff. I should have walked Harley before the video, and I do apologize for that. But, we will come at you with better news and more updates, and we will come at you with better gear and better weed, and, just more smoke sessions and great information that you guys are going to want to know.
Yeah, we'll start planning it out better.
Yeah, and I mean we can even put this out to our viewers. Do
Yeah.
you guys want to see daily vlogs from us? Do you want to see just vlogs from one of us, from all three of us? How do you want it? Do you want singular one-on-one stuff, or do you like us together here as a group, just sitting and chilling?
Yeah, do you want shorter videos even? Like, if you guys want those, 20, 30-minute videos, we can make that happen. Like, that's not hard to do. If you guys want the 15-minute videos, it would be a little tough to do on a live stream because there's so much stuff we want to talk about and so much we want to do with you guys. But for sure, if you guys want to see shorter videos, you let us know. Leave a comment, and we'd be happy to suffice that. But I guess we're going to dip on out of here. The Daily Tokers, I guess, are done for the day.
Yep. I'll probably be doing a live stream tomorrow, so I'm going to make sure I have that bamboo stick in here in case you decide to come try and fucking bomb this shit with your ass cheeks.
Yeah, you never know, homie. I might get you with a bitch. You never know. I told you, gauntlet's thrown down.
Gauntlet's thrown down.
I might even just take a stick and just staple a picture of my ass cheeks to it and just bring it in and just floop and have bitch written on it. Dude, with that right there, I would avoid the entire meeting and I would just sit there and hold the door closed. I would just drop the stick once you looked and then just throw it in there and just hold the door. Make you crawl through the window if you really want to get out. They'll just lock you out of the house.
Nah, this fat dude will go barreling through that door real quick.
Alright.
I'll knock me some shit off the hinges.
Alright, you guys. Well, we're going to get up off on here. Daily Tokers are peacing out. Hopefully you guys had a good time watching us today. Hopefully you guys are smoking along, doing all that stuff you guys like to get into your lungs and everything. We will see you guys next time. Peace.